Happy Father's Day. Now, I know you might be thinking, wait, isn't this the mindful midlife mom? It is, and it's staying that way. But today, I wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who's often right there in the sandwich generation journey with us and rarely gets asked how he's doing. Maybe it's your husband, who isn't the one traveling back and forth to check on your parents, but who quietly adapts to every change, holds down the fort, and supports you through every high and low without complaint. That's my husband, and I don't say thank you enough. Or maybe it's your dad, your brother, your uncle, the man who is carrying the day-to-day weight of caring for an aging wife or mother, often without anyone stopping to acknowledge what that costs him. I have so many friends whose fathers are the primary caregiver for a mom living with dementia or other age-related health issues. And those dads, they're doing so much, so quietly, for so long. So today's episode is for them. It's a replay of episode 109, Breathing Techniques to Help the Men in Our Lives Decompress, Reset, and Stop Suffering in Silence, because they deserve this too. If there's a dad, husband, brother, or uncle in your life who needs to hear this today, text it to him. Let him know you see him, you appreciate him, and you're thinking about him. Happy Father's Day to all the dads. Here's episode 109. Today is Father's Day in the US, and I realized something. Most self-care content is created for moms, by moms, about moms, and I am guilty for typically focusing on moms for my content too. But you know what? Dads get stressed out too. Dads get overwhelmed too. Dads carry the weight of providing, protecting, and being the rock for everyone else, often without anyone asking how they're holding up. Maybe you're the dad who can't seem to turn off your mind after a long day. Maybe you're lying awake at 2 a.m. thinking about work deadlines, mortgage payments, or how to handle that difficult conversation with your teenager. Maybe you're the guy who hasn't taken a real break in years because there's always something that needs fixing, someone who needs you, or another responsibility demanding your attention. If any of this sounds familiar, this episode is specifically for you. You matter too, and taking a few minutes to take care of yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. Hello and welcome to the Mindful Life Changes podcast, where we dive deep into the challenges and transformations shaping our lives. From shifts in our roles at home and work, to the transitions we navigate physically and mentally as we gracefully age. I am your host, Valerie Mecki, a career change guide and mindfulness enthusiast. If you're new here, thank yourself for pressing play. If someone forwarded this to you, it's because they love you and care about your well-being. And you know what? You deserve this moment for yourself because as a dad, you do a lot. I think dads get a bad rap. I know plenty of fathers who share the load of family and home responsibilities with their partner. And every partnership and household runs differently, but that doesn't mean dads aren't under the same stresses as their counterparts. Today, this episode is my small way of acknowledging all that you do and giving you some practical tools to help you manage that stress. So we have this running joke in our family that my dad could never truly unwind during a vacation until the day before we would leave. The first few days of any vacation, he'd be stressed out about getting to the destination. And when we got there, he would never settle in. Maybe he was thinking about work projects or if he locked up the house properly. He never was able to just be present. Only until the final day, we would see him actually exhale and enjoy himself, actually laugh without any underlying tension or energy. Looking back now, I can see how that chronic stress affected not just him, but all of us. when the person who's supposed to be the center or the rock of your family is constantly wound up, it creates this undercurrent of anxiety in the whole household. We would walk on eggshells, not because he was mean, but because we could feel how much pressure he was carrying. And we just didn't want to make him even more agitated or stressed out. I often wondered, what if he had simple tools to help him reset? What if he had known some techniques that could have helped him decompress after a stressful day? What if he'd given himself permission to take just a few minutes to recalibrate instead of carrying that tension 24/7? I think about the dads listening to this who might recognize themselves in that story. Maybe you're that dad right now, the one who can't turn it off, who feels like you're always on duty, who carries everyone else's stresses on your own shoulders. But here's the thing. Chronic stress doesn't make you stronger. It actually undermines the very strength and presence you want to provide for your family. When you're constantly running on these stress hormones, your decision-making suffers. Your patience runs thin. Your ability to be present really isn't present with the people you love. And the time you spend with them is compromised. Taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it's strategic. It's recognizing that you can't pour from an empty cup and that people who depend on you deserve the best version of you, not the most stressed out version. So I want to give you 3 breathing techniques to add to your toolkit. Think of these like any other tool. They're practical, they work, and they're designed to get the job done. And these aren't any woo-woo meditation practices. These are actual techniques used by Navy SEALs, professional athletes, firefighters, emergency responders, people who need to stay calm and focus under extreme pressure. The best part, they don't require any equipment. They can be done anywhere, and they really only take about 3 to 5 minutes max. You can do them in your car before you go into the house after a long day of work, in your office, in between meetings, or lying in bed when your mind won't shut off. So let's go through each one. Technique number 1, box breathing, also known as the 4-4-4 method or square breathing. This is probably the most straightforward breathing technique, and it's incredibly effective for hitting the reset button when you feel overwhelmed. Use it when you are about to enter a stressful meeting, maybe after a long day at work, when you feel like your patience is wearing thin, or anytime you need to center yourself quickly. So here's how it works. You're going to inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold for 4. So visualize this breathing in a square pattern. Imagine taking 4 steps to the right, 4 steps down, 4 steps to the left, and 4 steps up back to the top. Can you imagine that square? So that's how you're going to breathe in this exercise. So let's try it together. Sit comfortably, feet on the floor, back straight. You're going to breathe in through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that one more time. Breathe in through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now breathe and relax. Try doing this technique 3 to 4 times within a session, and this will literally slow down your heart rate and activate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your body's natural relaxation response. Technique number 2, the 4-7-8 breathing. This one is fantastic when you're lying in bed and you can't fall asleep because your mind is racing. So how it works is the 4-7-8 technique is also called as the natural tranquilizer because of how effectively it can calm your nervous system. The longer exhale triggers your body's relaxation response more powerfully than any other regular breathing. So here's the pattern. You're going to breathe in through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, exhale completely through the mouth for 8 counts. So let's try this breathing technique. Get comfortable and close your eyes if that feels right. You're going to inhale through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale all through that mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's repeat this one more time. You're going to inhale through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Relax and breathe. Try repeating this exercise at least 2 or 3 more times within a session until you feel completely relaxed. Don't worry if you can't keep up with the counts or you couldn't exhale long enough. These breathing techniques are a practice. You'll never hit it perfectly every time, and that's completely normal. All right, now we're down to technique number 3, called the power breathing or energizing breath work. Now, this one is different from the others because this one is designed to give you energy and help you gain focus while keeping you calm. Think of it as your morning coffee in breathing form. So you're going to use this maybe first thing in the morning or before you have an important conversation or presentation when you need that energy, but also need to stay centered and focused. So how it works is you're going to do quick controlled breaths that energize your system without creating any anxiety. The technique is you're going to use your fingers to count. You're going to take 10 quick breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth like you're blowing out candles. So imagine yourself blowing out a birthday candle. The birthday candles, the flame is not too big, just a quick breath. So you're going to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth like you're blowing out a candle. And you're going to do that 10 times. And on the last one, you're going to hold for 3 counts and then a long exhale out. So you're going to do 10 quick breaths, hold for 1, and then let all the air out. So let's try this technique. Get your hand ready to count your fingers for 10 quick breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth like you're blowing out a candle. So let's begin. In, out, 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 in, out. Now take one deep breath in, hold for 1, 2, 3, and now let all the air out through your mouth. Let's try it one more time. Get your hand ready to count 10 quick breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth like you're blowing out a candle. Ready? Let's begin. In, out, 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 in, out. Now take one deep breath in, hold for 1, 2, 3, and let all the air out through your mouth. This technique increases your oxygen to your brain and gives you energy without the jitters. The beauty of these techniques is their flexibility. Here are some practical ways of working them into your day. Box breathing in your car before you walk into the house after work can really help you transition from work mode to dad and husband mode. 4-7-8 breathing when you're lying in bed and your mind is spinning through tomorrow's to-do list or replaying through today's problems. Energizing work breath during morning routine, maybe while you're making your coffee. The key is to think of these breathing techniques as one of your tools in your toolkit. Don't try to handle stress without the right breathing technique. Your well-being isn't separated from your family's well-being. It's connected. Taking a few minutes to reset is an investment in being the best father partner. So here's my Father's Day challenge for you. Pick one of these techniques and try it every day for 1 week. Just one, just for a few minutes. Give yourself permission to take those few minutes. You've earned it. You deserve it. And the people who you love will benefit from having a calmer and more centered you. Remember, taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's one of the most loving things you can do for your family. And obviously, these breathing exercises aren't exclusively for dads. It's here for anyone who needs a little reset, grounding moment to be the best person they can be. Because honestly, we're all just trying to do the best we can. So thank yourself. No, really, thank yourself for taking the time of taking care of yourself so you can show up for others with the best version. There is no better way to develop a healthy habit than by setting yourself up for success. Subscribe to this podcast and bookmark this episode so you'll have it handy whenever you need a quick reset. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with another dad, your uncle, your father, anyone in your life who you think can need the reminder of taking care of themselves and taking a moment to breathe through it. To all the fathers listening, thank you for all you do. Thank you for showing up every day. Thank you for carrying the weight you carry. You matter. Your well-being matters, and you deserve to take a few minutes for yourself. Happy Father's Day, and remember, strong dads take care of themselves. I'll talk to you soon. Before you go, I want to remind you that I'm not a licensed therapist, a counselor, or a medical professional. Everything I share on this podcast comes from my own personal experience navigating the sandwich generation and my own journey with mindfulness practices. This content is for educational and inspirational purposes only and shouldn't be considered medical or mental health advice. If you're experiencing persistent mental health symptoms, thoughts of self-harm, or anything that's significantly interfering with your daily life, please reach out to a qualified mental health professional or your healthcare provider. They can give you the proper support and guidance you deserve. I'm simply a friend sharing what's worked for me as I navigate the crazy life changes of midlife, hoping it might help you too. Trust your instincts and always prioritize getting professional help whenever you need it.